Have you ever experienced a moment so strange, so unexplainable that it felt like it couldn't be a coincidence? Maybe you've had vivid dreams of living a completely different life, or perhaps you've sensed a pull towards something that feels familiar, but you can't explain why. What if I told you that these experiences could be signs from a parallel version of you, a version that exists in another reality? It might sound like science fiction, but many spiritual teachers believe that parallel versions of ourselves are real, and sometimes they try to communicate with us. Nowadays, thanks to sciences such as quantum physics, we are gaining deeper and deeper insights into the theory of parallel realities and are gaining more and more evidence of its veracity. So let's dive deep into the signs that may indicate that a parallel version of you tries to send you a message and what that could mean for your spiritual journey. According to the theory of parallel realities, there are infinite versions of the universe, each one slightly different from the one we're currently living in. In each of these realities, there exists a version of you, making different choices, living different experiences. Some of these realities might be similar to the one you're experiencing now, while others are radically different. Quantum physics supports the idea of multiple realities through the concept of the multiverse, where every decision you make splits into a new timeline. But beyond the science, many spiritual teachers believe that these parallel versions of ourselves can sometimes communicate with us, sharing wisdom or guidance from their own experiences. Neville Goddard once said, "The world that we perceive is only one of many possible worlds." When we open ourselves to the idea of parallel realities, we open the door to receiving messages from these other versions of ourselves. So how do you know if a parallel version of you is trying to send you a message? Here are 6 powerful signs to look out for. Sign 1. Déjà vu. Déjà vu is one of the most common signs that you're receiving a message from a parallel version of yourself. It's that eerie feeling that you've lived this moment before, even though you know you haven't. Some spiritual teachers believe that déjà vu occurs when there's a moment of overlap between your current reality and a parallel reality. In that instant, you're aligning with another version of yourself who has already experienced this moment, and the sensation feels like a memory. Sign 2. Vivid dreams of another life. Another powerful sign is having vivid dreams where you're living a completely different life. Maybe you dream of being in a different city, with a different job, or in a relationship that feels intensely real. These dreams could be glimpses into a parallel reality where another version of you is living out that life. If these dreams feel emotionally charged or seem to carry a message, it could be that your parallel self is trying to guide you or show you an alternate path. As Dr. Joe Dispenza explains, our dreams are a window into the quantum field. The subconscious mind may be picking up on parallel realities, allowing us to access information from them through our dreams. Sign 3. Sudden urges or unexplained pulls. Have you ever felt an unexplained urge to do something completely out of character? Maybe you've felt drawn to a place you've never been, or to an activity you've never considered before. These sudden impulses could be signs that a parallel version of you is nudging you in a certain direction. It's as if that version of you knows something you don't and is trying to steer you towards a decision or experience that's important for your growth. Sign 4. Seeing synchronicities or patterns. Synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be random, can also be a sign of communication from a parallel version of yourself. For example, you might start seeing repeated numbers, symbols, or events that feel connected to your inner desires or current life challenges. These synchronicities could be clues from your parallel self, trying to show you a path or provide guidance. Sign 5. Feeling not yourself in certain moments. Sometimes a parallel version of you might step in for just a moment, and you'll feel a sudden shift in your personality or energy. You might feel braver, more confident, or more creative than usual, as if you've tapped into a different version of yourself who has mastered those qualities. When this happens, take note of how you feel and what actions you're inspired to take. Your parallel self may be showing you the potential that lies within you. Sign 6. unexplained knowledge or skills. Finally, have you ever suddenly known something or been able to do something without any prior experience? Maybe you instinctively know how to play an instrument, or you have a deep understanding of a subject you've never studied. This could be a sign that you're receiving information from a parallel version of yourself who has already mastered that skill. It's as if the knowledge is crossing over from their reality into yours. But you are probably wondering, why would another version of you communicate with you? What is the purpose of this interdimensional conversation? There are a few key reasons why this might be happening. Reason 1: guidance and wisdom. A parallel version of you might be trying to offer guidance or wisdom that can help you on your current path. Since this other version of you has made different choices, they've had different experiences, and they may have insights that can help you navigate your current challenges. They're offering you a shortcut, showing you what's possible if you choose a different direction. Reason 2: a fork in the road. Sometimes messages from a parallel self come at a time when you're facing a major decision or crossroads in your life. These messages may be nudging you towards a path that aligns more with your soul's purpose, helping you avoid mistakes or regrets. It's as if your parallel self is saying, "I've been down this road, and here's what I've learned." Reason 3: awakening to your potential. Another reason could be that your parallel self is trying to show you your untapped potential. There may be qualities, skills, or opportunities that you're not fully embracing in this reality, and your parallel self is stepping in to remind you of what's possible. They're pushing you to grow, to expand, and to step into a version of yourself that you haven't yet fully realized. As you may have noticed, whatever the reason behind the parallel version of you, it is always guided by good intentions. So, why not take advantage of the help he or she offers and be open to what they have to say? Here are a few practices that can help you achieve that. Practice 1: meditation for accessing parallel realities. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for tapping into parallel realities. When you quiet your mind and enter a state of deep relaxation, you open the door to higher states of consciousness, where messages from your parallel selves can come through. Try visualizing yourself connecting with another version of you. Ask for guidance or insight, and then listen closely to what comes up. Practice 2: keeping a dream journal. As we mentioned earlier, dreams are a common way that parallel selves communicate with us. To better understand these messages, start keeping a dream journal. Write down any dreams that feel particularly vivid or emotionally charged. Over time, you may start to notice patterns or recurring themes that provide insight into what your parallel self is trying to communicate. Practice 3: trusting your intuition. Your intuition is your internal compass, and it can guide you when receiving messages from parallel versions of yourself. When you feel a sudden urge, a sense of déjà vu, or a pull towards something new, trust those feelings. Your intuition is often the voice of your higher self, or in this case, a parallel version of yourself, trying to guide you in the right direction. Practice 4: ask for signs. If you're unsure whether you're receiving a message from a parallel version of yourself, ask for a clear sign. Set the intention to receive confirmation, whether it's through synchronicities, dreams, or other subtle messages. Be open to how the signs appear, and trust that the universe will deliver what you need to know. The idea of parallel realities might seem far-fetched, but when we open ourselves to the possibility, we unlock a new dimension of guidance and wisdom. If you've experienced any of the signs we've talked about today, whether it's déjà vu, vivid dreams, or sudden urges, it might just be that a parallel version of you is trying to send you a message. What's one sign you've experienced that felt like it came from another version of you? Share your experiences in the comments, and let's explore this fascinating topic together. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos on spiritual growth, manifestation, and the mysteries of the universe. Until next time, take care and let's keep on creating together.